7 o'clock, just as I had expected, obviously, the whole time. Um, in the last session, uh, this lovely group here had uh, begun to investigate further into the information provided by the encountered kind of route planner of the thieving group, and you were given the address of a safe house that is sometimes used by them. You guys. So I should change the music for this. You guys went to the safe house, which was an old meat processing plant across the street from a nightclub. Very nice nightclub. You went to the nightclub, talked to some of the locals, found out information about it regarding its closure, the lack of construction being completed, and just general area info before eventually making your way into the area of the meat processing plant, sneaking inside, breaking into the kind of like overlooking room and taking the keys to sneak into the meat processing room and the the further back areas. When you realize that there was a slight draft coming from behind a locker in the room, there was a hole in the wall, and eventually the tunnel led you to a tunnel that eventually revealed to be the deep freezer of the nightclub, and you found a connection between the two, that they were putting miscellaneous goods and black market items that would be usually illegal in animal carcasses and having them boxed up and shipped out. You're like, this is crazy, but we can't get out, so we go back in. You went back in, ventured further into the processing plant until you found like those kind of like tattered, like those like tarp carton like drape things they have in like warehouses. I don't know what they're called. Pushing through those, you found yourselves in a huge open area that was a grand black market. In 1 second, I'll take a sip of water and close my door real quick. Close my door before someone barges in here and asks me questions. You had encountered a man selling animals, very vibrant and exotic animals. You'd found a Moslem man who was dealing in small artifacts from back home. You got his card colors, actually, because you realize this market does not utilize names. They work on aliases, products, and card titles. And you're given the card title, or the card colors of, where are they again? Sorry, gray, blue, green, for this artifact salesman who seemed to kind of take treat you all a bit nicer than he probably should have, because you guys are acting a little suspicious about not knowing how the things worked around here. However, regardless, he pointed in the direction of the man that had brought in a pretty new artifact, a hot item. You pointed in the direction of a man who you were looking for, revealed his name was Kurt. To Nasir, the full name was provided, which Naomi has in that little note thing in Group 3 notes that I privated out. He told you he was from an entirely different team, and that he did not attack your friends. His team did a whole different job, and they have no clue what you're talking about regarding anything with that cart attack, besides that it happened, and that he got an item from the other team that had attacked the cart. It was the artifact that was stolen. He got the artifact in a wrapped up, like, kind of, wrapped up piece of paper, and he put it into a pre-made box and shipped it off to whatever address that box had directed him to. And he's hands off since then. Wants no part of it. He wants to find the man that hired him, get information about why his team was dropped and what's going on, and call it quits. We learned that the rest of Kurt's team was arrested, and that they, of course, are not able to get in contact with him, so his only connection to them and to the job is through his hirer. But he said that should you find the hirer, because he's hands off now, he wants another part of it, but if you find his hirer, to clock him in the jaw for him. And with that, you all had left the black market with this newfound information. You were also given a note by Kurt, that the last note he was given by his employer. The note read, 1 second here, just so you can get the reiteration of it. Sorry, 1 second here, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it eventually, I guess. Maybe not. I guess not. Never mind. However, the note in summary read that they thanked Kurt and his team for all the work. However, for the upcoming gallery job, they would not be needed. And that's pretty much where the note. That's pretty much the summary of the entire note. That he appreciated their work, but their assistance would no longer be required for the upcoming gallery job. And that's all the note said. You weren't sure what that meant exactly, as there's not any information on any upcoming events or things happening. However, we left off the session with you all linking up back at the meat processing plant with Alexandra just now showing back up after keeping watch. You all reconvening post Black Market. The night is late, the club is loud, and you've new information to work off of. And that's where we pick up.
Who has the note that Kurt gave us?
This away.
Who does? Me?
What was the question? Sorry.
I don't know. Was it you? Who had the note that Kurt gave us?
It was given to Nasir, yes.
Nice. Me and my boy.
Oh yeah, because Kurt also modes him. He was like, "I'll give you my last name because you're the homie," and he gave you his last name.
Yeah, we're brothers.
But the night is yours. You all can return to rest for the evening, or you can continue about with your day.
Well, I don't entirely see what we're going to do from here on out, so I don't see a reason to, force ourselves to stay up. I think this is a good time to say, good night, we go home, where it is safe, we go to sleep. Right? No?
I'm okay with this suggestion.
What did you say?
I said, yeah.
Oh, nice. We have a car, right? I feel like it's been so long since we started.
Yeah,
I think I drove.
You have Cosmina's car, yeah.
I didn't know we were having a session right now. I would have went over my god.
Don't worry, it'll all come back to you eventually. Also, feel free to go over your notes while I do narration stuff, which will probably happen.
Oh yeah, okay. So something's gonna happen. Oh god.
Well, I have to narrate stuff. That's kind of what my
course.
job is. I have to explain the plot points. But yeah,
We're gonna start a cut.
you all are. Actually, let me put your token out here again once more. Let me get your tokens. 3. Bonk, bam, bam. You all, I'll say, save time, are dropped off at home. Whomp. And whomp. There we go. You guys get home really late, about 11 o'clock when you all get in for the night. A lot has happened today, overall. You got here early, and it waited until late, so you've actually been at the area where the processing plant of the club was since about, I believe it was like noon or 2 p.m. or so. You guys have been there for, almost 10 hours at this point in time.
Oh my god.
So you finally venture home, bed down, and rest. For those of you that are knowledgeable of holidays and gaspillage, Founder's Harvest is in 2 days. And by 2 days, I mean it is 2 days from the day you wake up. And I'll put the new date in chat as you all wake up.
Okay.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. I'll put the calendar day here, and I'll put it on this thing. Here you guys go. This is the date. I believe. Yes, this is the date.
Oh. Okay. We follow transition.
Okay. Cool.
I believe that should be the day. Unless something is wrong with my note, that should be the day. I could be incorrect. I didn't actually check the dates of the last session notes, so I hope this is the right day. This is the day that my that my like DM document has. So I hope this is correct. But there you go. And I assume most of you, save for Cosmina, probably work today, most likely.
Yes.
Cosmina, what would you do for the day
Yeah.
if you're not currently working? Because you're full detective mode. What would you be doing since you are not working currently?
I am in full detective mode.
Do you have a little drawstring board in your room full of pins and
Red
thread and pictures and documents?
Yeah, it's just it's the like thing where she has a bunch of string and it's all red and it's like red is unsolved, yellow is questions, and blue is solved, and it's just red.
in that case.
And she like finally adds a little piece of blue to it next to the thing with like Kurt.
Case closed.
This top secret, like, detective shit we're doing underground. We could totally get murked if we get caught doing this. You've got a nice little board up in your house.
Yeah.
It's nice to remember that day
Well,
one
look,
of this.
she's really
was-
operating on that like rich person immortality thing.
I love that.
Any phone calls you wish to make to any characters? If you need time to review your notes, I can say you spend the morning reviewing your. If you want to spend time as a character reviewing your notes, I can say you spend the morning looking over what information you have you'd like.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Would I know any? Have we talked to the police about the cart robbery yet?
Not exactly. I mean, a detective came, or not detective, a PI came by to speak with you regarding the case.
The PI did come by to speak with me a while ago.
Yeah. So you can assume the PSOs have a lot of information already, and their like kind of investigative unit is probably, already done a lot of work in that regard. You are, whatever you're doing, they have not been informed of really, other than the occasional information drops you've done, the amount of information drops and tips you guys have done every now and again. But beyond that,
It's so sketchy.
But beyond that, you've not spoken to them too much. You've been working with the sole mind that it is. This is your case, your PI mode, and whatever they find, whatever you find is yours to do with as you see fit. Because again, you're not like partnered with the safety operators.
No.
You are just doing what you want to do. I mean, there's your brother to call about in updating him on what you've been doing. You don't have to, but he's your middleman.
I guess I will call my brother.
Okay. Now you call. The phone rings for a second, and you hear, "Hello, dear sister. How can I help you?"
I was just updating you on our case. What do I want to tell him? The questions. We've discovered that there was a group of people who were supposed to do the cart robbery, and it changed hands a little bit before the robbery happened. And we met someone from the team that was supposed to rob the cart that didn't end up doing it.
You met one of the thieves from the cart? Excuse me? This is
I met a thief. Calm down.
A thief is still a thief, sister. Is this a big thing? Do you need do you need supplies? Do you need cash? Do you need... Is there something I can do for you? I mean, regardless of this information, I can only work with what you give me. I am just the middleman in this situation.
Would you happen to know where someone might ship an object that's stolen?
Let's find out. Let's find out.
His entire fuck-ass business is just this.
It's just this.
Okay.
Every artifact he touches.
I love how he's like, you met a thief, and I'm like, it's just a thief, and he's like, you still met a thief, and Cosmina's like, I've done so much.
He goes, I know that there are information brokers around the city, but that is about the extent of my knowledge, is that there's information brokers that deal in this kind of thing around the city.
Okay.
They would know where things are shipped.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
Of course, sister. I'm here to help. That's kind of what I signed up for this, to make sure you do not get well, caught up in thieves, specifically first person hands on with thieves, but
I will keep you updated. And I'm gonna hang up the phone. Um, and I guess, would I know any places where information brokers might be?
no. I wouldn't bother to roll at this
No.
point. No.
Yeah.
These guys.
Okay.
I will
Then I
give.
think.
Let me see if I can find. There is information on info. Thank you. Broker. I can find information because there's pretty sure. I thought I know for somewhere. There are. I mean, information brokers themselves aren't government aligned, but some of them are very good at their job to the point where they become like government partnered or sponsored. So, but then there's also a very shady businesses, not shady business, but a very, risky business with information brokers. They're a less than safer group to get into because they sell information about anything to anyone.
Okay. I guess with that, I will look over my notes and wait for Nasir and Alexandra to get off work.
Okay. Usually about 5 is when they get off, so probably about 5:30. At this point in time, it's been a day since you've ventured into the black market in search of answers, but most of the day, for a few of you, you're left with questions on your mind, even more so than before. Who hired the people to ambush your friends? What is this other team, and what could they, want at the gallery more than what's already been taken? Finding answers or someone who can get them for you is a difficult thing. It's almost as hard as looking for a place to look. So as you all kind of begin to wind down for the day of working and thinking, biding your time, putting two and two together to find another lead, your phone rings.
I pick up.
This is a phone ring for this is for all of you. All of you, your phone rings while you're at home.
Okay.
Every single one of you.
What?
Do we all have to pick up?
I mean,
Yeah, all at once.
you don't have to if you don't want to.
Are we going in order? I think we all pick up.
If y'all pick up, you pick up the line. The line clicks once, then there's stag before a second click. Many of you know this is a sign that a conference call is being created. And you hear
Okay.
a voice you've heard before from the hospital. Hey, this is Anna. We spoke at the hospital. I was the woman who gave you the napkin note. I think these are the right numbers. I got them from my partner.
Yes, of course. Are you all right? I know we told you to contact us if anything was wrong.
Yes, this is... So I should have called everyone. There should be Nasir, Kosmina,
This-
and Alexandra, right?
This is Anna Tao, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is Kosmina.
Okay, so this is all of you. So I've got some news. It's good news. It's good news. They're not going to be leaving the hospital for a few more weeks. They are still able to come and go from consciousness a bit more than before, but not enough to be safely at home, even for a while unsupervised without someone being there, which most of us can't do. But they're stable, and the doctors say they should continue to become more lucid as the days progress. But I've got to ask, did you find anything or anyone? I work with people.
Would you like to meet in person to talk about this?
Sure.
Let's try maybe somewhere near the hospital. I'm assuming you are there, or at least near there.
Yes, I was about to head home actually. I was leaving the hospital about right now to head home. But if we want to meet at the hospital, we can meet at the hospital, or we can meet at my place isn't far from Old Town. We can meet somewhere there.
That's fine. That works for me, at least. What about the rest of you?
That works.
Alright, my place, I will, I mean, I will, she gives you the address, blah blah blah, street, house number blank.
Oh, spell it one more time for me.
Oh yeah, it's and it's house number.
All right. I'll be right there. I will be taking public transport, I'm assuming.
You can ask for a pickup. You do got Cosmina who lives nearby.
Yeah. You could ask me to pick you up.
Ask for an Uber.
I would never.
Okay.
I'm a strong, capable.
What about you, Alexander? You joining them as well?
I will join.
All right. So we'll move time up. Say like right about there. You'll meet up at their place in Old Town. It's a nice, cozy little like one-story house. Walk with the door, knock. She opens it up. Please come in, come in. Thank you for coming over. I know it's a bit late today. And you come as you walk inside. It's a nice like living room right there by the front door. The kitchen's a bit off in the back, and you see like to the right are like bathroom, bedroom, and like a hallway closet. Very nice place. Very enough space for two people to live in. And you would see like a faint door to a small backyard out there as well.
Nice. Very, very nice home. You know, the son doesn't live here anymore, or?
No, they do. They are just well, they are still in the hospital, but they're still here. Yes. Did you care for anything to drink or food? Oh, son.
Yeah.
He's out of town right now. He went on a small trip with the school. I believe it has something to do with like an astrology excursion, going to an old observatory for a few days with his classmates.
Is he interested in things like this? It's
no, but it is the school pays for it, and it's a chance to not be at home.
Well, understandable.
But yes, food or drink for any of you?
I'm quite good. Thank you, though.
And she'll grab a mug off the nearby like table and sit down on the couch. So, are we going to talk about whatever it is that you found or did not find?
We discovered one of the thieves who was supposed to work the cart robbery, and he told us that the group that there was another group that was instead chosen, but he ended up sending the artifact out for shipment.
But you did find one of the thieves. I guess not the same one, but a thief involved. Also, someone roll me someone roll me a D100, please. I'll say Alexandra, Lizzie, roll me D100, please.
D what?
D100, please. D100.
I think she's gonna get like killed by the mob or something.
Shot
we
through the
tell her-
glass
yeah,
window, drive by.
Exactly. Like we tell her everything.
No, we're
she's
gonna
like,
get
"Yeah."
we're gonna get shanked by her.
She would never.
Pull out two
Listen, me and
knives,
Franklin go way back, okay?
just pulls out two knives and just starts stabbing people.
She's like, I see.
So you've learned too
Anyway.
much, it seems. She just starts shanking.
68.
16.
One away.
Should leave that in chat.
So close.
Oh, perfect. This thief. Look, I work with people, as in like my profession is dealing with people, like psychology and stuff. And I'm not the best candidate in this, but I want to help. So, like any information about people, like mannerisms, names, body language, I don't know. I just want to be of assistance in this matter.
No, this kind of thing is so dangerous, Anna. It's not. You can sit at home. You can take care of, Franklin. You can take care of the kids. It's not. It's
I
not.
could do all
you're
these
doing-
things, yes, but you're not doing these things, and you all work and live lives. This is affects me almost as much as it affects you. Is your friend? This is my family. So I want names and places and things I can work with to try and help.
It is dangerous, Anna. You have a son. Are you sure?
I am very sure. I'm not going to go out fighting, hopefully not fighting people with you or whatever you do, but I can at least be of assistance in some ways. They attacked my family. It's my fight as well. This whole thing. So no, don't beat around the bush. I just need information.
You have to swear not to do anything crazy with this. You can't.
Crazy like you?
Yes, exactly. I feel crazy
Then I
every
can't.
day.
I
don't
cannot
wanna
swear
do
that. Then I cannot swear that. Then I will
But
not.
I don't. How about this?
Nothing
If this
crazy alone.
Information does not leave us three. Okay,
I agree.
just that.
I'll do nothing crazy without you all being there with me.
Okay.
I'll be as crazy as the group permits with the group.
All right. Good. You know Franklin. He will kill me if something happens to you.
Well, he will. This is true. So what did you find? She kind of takes a sip of her coffee and clasps it in her hands and leans forward.
Well,
Or who did you find, rather?
Jerry Carter, a route planner, and he was a former dock worker. And then the other name that we have is Dale Haraldson. And I'm going to look at Nasir. And I'm going to leave it up to Nasir if he wants to talk about anything that happened at the club or underneath the processing plant.
Oh, I will not bring up Kurt because in my mind that's my bro, right? we've got a connection. I swore to him. I'm not telling anybody about that, but I will say it's a long story. There's a name. You can start from the name you wrote to us on the napkin.
Roll
It's,
me
uh,
charisma.
Oh boy.
She's doing the psychology thing. She's looking at you intently.
Ooh, okay.
She's, I mean, she just said she was a psychologist. She's staring
No,
at you
I like
intently. Flared nostrils. Sweat from the cheek.
Is it charisma check?
Yes, please. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. And I need one from Cosmina as well, please.
Oh,
I'm a lawyer.
I will say she looks at you and just.
a lawyer.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You did real well. Being a lawyer, that you maintain that stoic kind of unreadable passiveness. And as she's looking at you and sees, you're not sure if she's reading you or if she gives up reading you, but she looks from you and her eyes kind of look over to Cosme at the same time as you guys kind of lock eyes for a second, and then unlock eyes.
98.
Oh my goodness! Damn. Okay, you can continue. Continue, Nasir, what you were saying.
Sorry. I thought I'd be able to sneak in a bite of food.
Good.
Alright, he'll be like, as the name on the napkin. We can start from there. It's the name of a man, and a building, pharmacy. It's owned by a man named Bixby, and nothing's really is his fault. But as motions, it's he was making what is it called? Enhancement tonics.
Intellect
Enhancement tonics, yeah.
Intellect tonics.
Intellect tonics. He was making a kind of his own version of electronics. You know, this kind of thing they don't allow it here. He thought he was being helpful, but you know, didn't get in the wrong hands, and it got in the hands of the people who robbed Franklin. I will give him this though. He was right. It would take a lot more than one man to take him down. It was two on various um, adrenaline and physical enhancing drugs.
Nods her head. Roll me a D100, Char.
Oh no. 69.
Nice.
God damn it. Nee, roll me a D100. I need a different roll. I need a different roll bracket.
Why?
I need a different roll
Why?
bracket.
Just accept the
Oh,
I need a
it was
different,
too close.
I need a different roll. I need a different rolling bracket. It's for
What am I rolling?
D100.
Just
For,
like
yeah.
D100, not anything specific.
Yeah, no, just D100. Should do D100.
How the fuck do you roll? How do you roll? What do you type to roll?
Naomi, you own physical dice.
I don't want to get them. I'll Google roll 1D100.
Use the game. Just use the chat /R. It's like D&D. It's like roll20. Same thing as that way. /R.
/R, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
/R 1D100. Space 1D100. Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
I hate it.
All right. Continue.
Why couldn't you accept the 69?
It's cool.
All right.
She nods along. And he goes.
What happened after that? Oh, go on.
No, she goes, I haven't heard most of these names before, but I can look into them, I suppose, and see if there's any connection to people I've talked to that have come to me for getting off of drugs, or...
Maybe don't look into this one. We interacted with one of his customers. They are less than pleasant. They also very much know that Bigsby is putting himself at risk with making these, and so they are very willing to hurt other people in order to keep them safe. We actually swore to keep them out of things, so maybe just for our hides, don't look too far into this one.
I will not get involved with this then, understood, not that person.
Yes, what else is there? You know, it's Bigsby thing, and he gave us an address, was it? Right?
Yeah. Yes, he gave us an address to a place in the outskirts of Old Town.
Ah, yes, exactly. Where he delivered the tonics to. It was empty, but it was something.
Was empty?
Yeah, there was no one in it, right?
And where?
The order for all the tonics, he gave us the address that he sent it to, and it was empty when we went there.
That address was where you found that one guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that what we're
That's from
doing?
that's from the route planner,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, useless guy. Okay, it was empty.
That's where we found Jerry Carter, the route planner for the robbery.
Okay. You sure can look at the clock on the wall? Shit. I have somewhere to be soon, so we'll talk again after this. But I have to make a stop at the store before I go to where I'm going, so I need to leave.
You need a ride or something? You know.
No, I'm just going to
the
the store down the street, and then I'm going to a nearby place.
Well, it is. What time is it?
It's about 6:30.
Okay.
It's a regular time. It's not late. She'll be fine.
Nope, nothing. I've been. I've been stopping by my cousin's house a lot lately, and you know she's been dealing with some stuff, so I go back to make dinner every now and again.
Your cousin? Franklin's cousin. You know, Franklin tells me a lot about his cousins.
Well, this is my cousin in particular.
Nice. Well, I hope everything's all right. You know, you need anything, I already told you. You can contact me. You can contact any of us.
I will. It's just dinner right now, just catching up on things and you know family stuff. But I'll keep in touch if I find anything, if I think of anything. She kind of gets up and puts her coffee cup on the counter in the kitchen, and walks over to let you all out.
Okay. I get up and I head to the door.
All right. If you all
Here,
exit,
heading out again.
you all exit, she kind of waves you all off, says her goodbyes, and then close the. You see, I mean, she kind of walks out with you all, close the door, and then heads down a different street towards a nearby like grocery store, looks like supermarket.
Okay.
Well, I can't help but feel a little worried that we've dragged somebody into a sinking ship, kind of. Is anyone else getting that feeling?
I was more feeling the idea of intrigue at the fact that we were sharing so much information and she suddenly decided to leave.
Well, I trust him completely. You know, I've known Franklin for a very long time, and as such, I've known Anna. Are you implying something?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying
What
that
do you-
it's a little odd.
I understand. I understand. I get it. You know, I think me knowing Franklin and his family personally, I want to trust her. But if if you wish to be a little more wary, I'm not going to judge you or anything. Is there anything you wish for me to not tell her? It like pains him to say it.
No, nothing like that. I mean, I trust her. I also worry that maybe we are inviting someone into this that we don't totally know all the facts about.
I think we should talk to Franklin.
Okay.
The hospital's nearby, right?
It is, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
nearby,
going.
not really. Actually. The hospital is over in like Shifting, over like the downtown area.
She's in Old Town, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have car.
We have car.
Well, when does visiting hours close?
Around like 9:30.
Because they come
For
up because we know.
non-family,
okay.
about 9:30.
Then we've broken into
Okay.
places and you're worried about visiting hours in a hospital.
We've broken into places where people have been committing crimes.
But I'm sure many crimes have been committed at hospital. You know, I've done it many times before. I visited last week. I came in, it was a little late. I was done working and I only had time then. And they said, oh, visiting hours for anyone other than family are over. And I told them I was his cousin and they let me in. It was a small lie.
While we're having this conversation, I'm gonna start herding them into the car to go visit Franklin.
Okay.
I will be right back. I have to go get my laundry. Please hold.
Please hold.
Holding.
Someone play elevator music.
downtown city ambience.
We didn't get a call back from anybody that we were trying to contact a couple sessions ago, right?
From what was it? It was
Like we
June.
got like 3 names at once, I think. It was like
You spoke with Raymond Otters.
mhm.
You have not spoken with Juniper Wild. And what was the name you had gotten?
Vincent.
I don't know. You've not got a call from either.
No, it was like Yuri. No, that was the professor. We talked to the professor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Vincent.
You've not got a call from Vincent either. Let's see. Let me check something real quick on my notes. Just make sure. It is. There's my notes. There we go. Notes.
Every time I scroll a little far on my notes, I just like on the 4th, the investigator PSO was to Cosmina, and then the bullet point right after is like the 5th. Cosmina got fired, LMAO.
I'll say you all do arrive. I mean, Charles laid back, so but you all do arrive downtown at about 7:40. Get into a bit of traffic and driving. Actually, that'll be a bit less than that. I'll say 7 on the dot. Then 10. Get to the hospital. 2 hours till they stop visiting hours.
Maybe for those two, I'm his cousin.
Ouch! My hand.
Ouch, my hand.
There it is. That's it.
What's like the general range of like me potentially getting letters back from the people I wrote to?
At least, and at the very least, a month or so.
Damn.
I mean, this is still like trucks and boats delivering letters right now. If they
What do you
if
mean
they-
I can't just text people?
If you don't have a phone, if they don't have a phone, they cannot receive calls. So if you're sending letters, it'll take some time.
Express?
I mean, if you want to pay for express mail, a month is
It's
your.
a real thing? Okay.
You want to pay for express mail, a month is your best time. That's like a private charter vessel to do that stuff. They'll take letters over there for you. But you gotta find one, and you gotta pay them whatever their fee is for moving so fast. But for normal mail, it moves pretty slow because they get mail from the entire city, drive out the city. Every month it's like a month. They get the mail in, and the month they drive it out to the docks, load the boat, drive the boat across the ocean.
How long has it been since the first session? God damn it. It's fucking.
And then you want the exact date. You're in game. The first session for your party was on 2/7/452. That was the very first day. It has been, what, 5 days? Not even. It has been 3
Hold on.
days, roughly.
Wait, I've got to do the math.
Wait, actually, wait a minute, hang
The
on.
72nd day of the Rolling Sands
Wait a minute.
700th rotation. My
Wait a minute.
calendar
Wait a
is in
minute.
error most years.
Wait a minute.
Okay, sorry,
I
y'all.
was
I'm
wrong.
back.
Your group was on. Sorry, your group is not on this day. Your group is on.
Really?
Yeah, your group is.
My
My
notes say-
bad. Your group is not on that day. Your group is. I believe. This should be your day. My notes say that this is the
Last I
day.
have was 04, 07, 452.
No, this should be your group's day right now. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, it should be this now because it's for the next day.
Okay.
I believe that should be the day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right. Because Founders Harvest already. I forgot. Founders Harvest already passed for your group. Yeah, Founders Harvest already passed your group. That's my fault. So that should be the day. I was completely wrong. Your session
Oh,
one.
okay.
Your first session was the second day of the month. So it's been 7 days. It's been roughly a week since your exploits began. The month just basically the month had just begun around that time, so you still got about 31, about 22 days left until the month comes to a close, and they leave the city with the mail. And there's them driving to the port, and then the boat, and then the boat sailing, and then ground travel from the port in Eremos to the city. So you've got at least a month and a half, 2 months to go. However, you guys have arrived at the hospital. And I'm guessing you enter and go to Franklin's room, save some time, go to Franklin's room. They're awake, looking at TV right now, kind of leaning back. They bring one hand over, kind of grab a can of soda and sip it through a straw, and then put it back down.
You're nice. Your son didn't bring you more alcohol?
They kind of glance over the door as you all walk over. And they smile. Just for you to enter. You're welcome to come inside and have a seat.
How are you feeling?
And he was splitting headache. He's still concussed, so I have a splitting headache right now. This is so could be better. I feel very drowsy all the time as well.
As well, we did come with a little bit of intention.
Okay, yeah, I mean, according to the doctors, I should be awake for another at least 2 hours if they're hoping I'm recovering well. So I've got a bit of time.
Yeah, no, it won't be that long, but it's about Anna.
What about Anna?
She's fine. She's doing great. We saw her today. We did have a conversation, though, and I told you we are going to kind of look into this kind of thing, what happened to you.
Right.
Yes, and she knows we are looking into what happened to you.
Okay, yes.
She did ask questions about it, and I didn't want to tell her, it's a little dangerous, after what happened to you, it's good that she is out of it, she's taking care of her son. And, she asked again, and I can't say no. Just wanted to ask you if, actually, Cosmina here actually wanted to ask. I was fine with it.
My head is hurting. You're losing a lot of words. My head is hurting. Keep it very simple, please. What did you want to ask me? Just to save us the time and to save me the brain power to talk to you, because it hurts to think.
I guess what I am wondering is if it is safe for both her and us to be able to share this information.
Is safe looking into this stuff? Is it? I mean, he gestured to himself in the hospital. Safe is your looking into you already have. You're beyond safe at this point.
She wants to know if Anna is reckless enough to try and do something to avenge you, maybe.
Reckless alone. Do not believe she's that reckless to do things alone. But if you all are with her, most likely yes. She is a very protective of family and friends. So I could see her getting involved. As long as you are involved, she'll be as involved as you are involved. Whatever level of involvement you're at is what she'll try to do as well.
And in fact, when we are we're more involved than I would like to be involved. We're at a place where I would like to back out, actually, a little bit.
Then she will join you. If you let her join you, she will join you. Do not tell her to not do that, because do not control her. I just ask that if you're doing it, you look out for her as well, so that she's not end up in the hospital like I am.
And don't worry. This is established. I would never let something happen to her. You're in the hospital. I owe it to you at least.
I would beat you.
I know. I told her exactly that, actually.
But if she wants to get involved, I cannot stop her. She is an adult. She makes her own decisions. But you know, that means that I will also be involved when I get out of the hospital as well. If she's involved still when I get out. That is something you
Well,
should be
hopefully
aware
this
of.
doesn't continue on for that long, right? There's no way this is going to.
I mean, do you have any leads right now?
Uh, yes, but this is a public place and you can't exactly leave.
I mean, do you? I will not be leaving, but if you have any, do you have any solid leads you can follow right now to do something about this, or have you reached a wall?
Zero just kind of look away.
We've reached a bit of a wall.
And this will go on for a while longer. I am afraid. I mean, but you're involved, so eventually you'll find a new lead from a person, or she will find a lead for you at this point and bring it to your attention. That is what I assume she'll do. Oh man, he takes like he grab like a pain pill and pop it in his mouth and drink it with soda, put it back down.
We should leave you be. You're still recovering.
I'm watching a telenovela right now, and it is not good. It's a bad one. But I cannot change the channel because I'm invested in the story now. So,
That's just how they get you.
if you wish to leave me be to this nightmare I put myself into, I'll not stop you. But before you go, let the nurse know I'd like another soda in here.
Will do.
And stay
On
safe.
the way out.
And good luck with the war you're in into.
Yeah, of course. And we'll take care of Anna. You're just as stubborn as each other.
And so we get along so well. He leans back in it, and just kind of closes his eyes, looks at the ceiling, and just kind of leans back for a second, just relaxes, then opens and looks looking at the TV again.
All right. Well, I guess we can continue telling her everything, right? Unless you're not satisfied.
Yeah. No, I think we can continue. I did. It's not. We haven't entirely hit a wall. If we could find an information broker, we might be able to figure out where stolen artifacts are shipped.
Do you have?
Are you in the room, sir? Or did you leave the room? You're in the room, sir? Or did you leave the room?
Oh, I thought we left the room.
I think we left.
Okay,
I thought we left the room.
I thought you were talking to him about hitting a wall. Never mind. Okay.
No. I don't know any information brokers, and that's kind of where the wall is, unless you guys have an idea.
Unless Alexandra is secretly a smuggler, I think we've reached a wall here.
I work security.
That is not my job.
I work security.
I work security.
So base.
So, what do we do?
Well, ideally, we go home, we live our lives, we forget about this. Franklin gets better, your other friend gets better, everything, kind of blows over. We never think about this again. It's a fun little story we think of every time we get drunk, maybe. No?
Cosmina just like shakes her head.
Alright, well, maybe we go over our notes and we reconvene tomorrow, maybe.
I have a cork board. If you all would like to come go over notes together.
Just like you own a cork board, just somewhere in the Ooh, the Honors Wars residence. You're inviting us to the Honors Wars residence.
Are there drinks?
Well, I'm
Are there drinks?
inviting you to my apartment, but yes.
Apartment?
Yes, I don't live with my parents.
Oh, oh, that changes everything. Of course we can come. I'm free actually. I was going to say I had work, but I'm good.
Right. What about you, Alexandra?
If there's refreshments, I can join.
Always.
Sounds lovely.
So I guess we go to my apartment and we go over notes.
The entire car ride, Nazir's like, when you say apartment, you mean like apartment for us or apartment for you? Like, are we going to go and it's like a penthouse kind of situation or like,
Hey, DM, is it a penthouse?
No,
No.
it's very much
It's
like
just like
like a New
it's
York
just
apartment. I mean, spacious. Not like it's spacious, but it's like a New York apartment. You know, you open the door, go up some stairs, and it's like the whole thing on the second floor.
okay. I mean, it's just an apartment.
A real one or the ones you see on TV?
A real one? You know what? Why don't you come up and you can judge for yourself?
Do we all walk up?
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to, y'all walk in. Very nice apartment, well decorated, well furnished. Looks to be stocked with whatever Cosmina buys. Just no one else in there, just her. There's no one else there really.
Is there any music?
There's no ambient music playing unless Cosmina has it playing in the background.
No, I probably do set like music up once we get there, but like once I get everyone settled with like drinks and stuff.
But you do see like the film player she has here, this full player she had bought and invited you all to use previously is here, kind of in the corner now, folded up
they're like
nice and
stolen artwork all over the walls?
um, she's the thief.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
she's the thief.
Yeah,
Is your
that's
brother gets you anything?
But yeah, are you all staying the night here? Is everyone staying the night here? Are you guys gonna go back home after it gets late? Because it is already about like 8:10 at this point.
Oh,
I mean, there's always the buses to catch back, or we can take you all back home later. But it is about 8:10 when you all arrive.
I think Nazir's the type to like, no matter how late it is and no matter how like he could be wasted and everyone's like, just stay the night. And he's like, no, I'm going home.
All right, you all
see her.
you all compare notes. I will say you're welcome to actually exchange notes in character if you'd like, or you can exchange notes in the chat, or you can do whatever you'd like. If there's nothing you wish, if you have nothing to discuss, of course, it is also okay.
Hold on, I'm looking.
I organized my notes from last session, but I didn't know about today.
I wasn't. I meant to do this, and I don't think I ever got around to it before I quit. But I wanted to ask the museum what wasn't delivered.
Oh. That's
Do you
actually
think
oh, that's a good
that
idea.
that's something that we could get done?
I'm not sure if you have the ranking for it anymore, but it sounds like a good idea if you can get any answers from anybody. Maybe Alexandra can better than you at this point.
Yeah. Um, did we ever visit Dale?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Fuck that dude. Are you kidding me? He ran off the second he was done talking to us.
No, that was Jerry.
Oh yeah, Jerry. God damn it.
I believe Dale was the driver.
Yeah, Dale
Dale
was
was
the
the
driver.
driver.
Oh yeah, he works at the
Um,
place.
the cart servicing place southwest of
Yeah.
Old Town, yeah. Um,
You read that straight from my notes. Like my notes must look exactly like yours. Quote.
uh, oh, and I guess this is a little important. I did have a PSO investigator come by asking about the cart incident.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, his name was Norman. He gave me his card, just
Why was he
asking
asking
about
you?
you know, I didn't write that part down.
What connection could he possibly have for you with the accident? Was he?
I mean, it was a cart accident, a cart incident that was headed to my family's
Uh,
museum, and I did know both the people.
of course. No, no. I understand. Your family's museum. I forgot.
Um,
Would it be possible that maybe your family is suspected for staging something like this to maybe I don't know, do something less than above board with those artifacts?
like what?
I don't know, just any kind of reason somebody would see a incident intending to give this kind of object to your family and immediately suspect your family for intercepting this cart that was already bringing artifacts to them.
Has there ever been anything like that happen that has happened before?
No, not you're aware of.
Okay. As far as I know, no, everything that my family has done has been completely above board.
Sorry. No, I believe you. So the other option is somehow you are connected to this in the eyes of your PSO.
I think he was just asking because I work at the museum and I knew the people who were attacked.
Because, we also knew the people that were attacked. Alexandra also works there. I don't think she was, you know, was she? Unless I could be wrong.
Here's a mute question.
No, no, no. It was kind of Alexandra, but for some reason I said it in third person. That is, you weren't approached by an officer of any kind, were you? She's dead. I want her sheet. I'm playing Alexandra.
Fender's dead. She died. Fell over. Hit by a bus.
Tragic.
A few too many drinks.
Yeah, is actually just fell asleep.
Oops. Was I asked a question?
Oh yeah. Just if an officer came to ask you about anything.
I do not recall such an event.
All right. I'll look at Cosmina. Well, that takes up that point. I don't think everyone who knew Franklin and who was the other one? I don't know the other one. Everyone who knew those two was approached by a PSO. I'm assuming there's something specific about you, and it's either your underscore's name or it's something maybe maybe they caught us doing something and you're the only one they recognized. Maybe the who's the thief who tried to jump us after talking to Bigsby? Maybe he snitched. I know you told him your name.
Um, I mean, we also, I also call my brother when we were dealing with that thug by Bixby's. Um, it could be that finally got around to the PSOs and they just came to check in, see if I knew anything.
Now that I think about it, it's it would be really helpful to figure out what exactly the PSOs know. Do you think there's any way any of us could figure that out, or is that just a fever dream?
I'll like look for the card and hand it to Nasir.
What did it say?
So find it real quick. The card.
Yeah.
Oh, it just has his name and his number. Investigator Norman, phone number to call.
What did he tell you to call this number for? He said if you find anything to call him, or
Uh, please hold. Um, wow, I don't. My notes are illegible. I guess it was so long ago. I guess it was just if I heard anything or if anyone said anything or if I found out anything that I could call him. Yeah, my note literally just says man named Norman around to see them. Just illegible.
um, I think it's a dangerous game to play with officers like this. Actually, it's better that we don't mess with them. Now that I think about it.
Okay. Well, the Founder's Harvest is tomorrow.
Nope, that already passed. Sorry, my notes were wrong. That already passed. That was on the 7th.
Oh, it already passed.
Yep.
JK.
That was my fault. I totally blanked on that.
I remember because he was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing on Founder's Harvest?" And I was like, "I don't celebrate the white man holiday."
Right, I do remember that. Well, the only other thing that we have as a lead is the driver, and we know where he works.
I assumed he gave us kind of, everything he knows. I picked up on a little bit of a pattern with these people, which is hiring people and telling them absolutely nothing.
Yes, but also we never talked to him, and I don't think.
Who else? There's someone else we haven't spoken to that I intended to speak to, and we have different methods. You want to go to criminals and thieves, and you want to speak to them in their own territory where they can kill you. And I wish to speak to researchers. What was the name? Is it Juniper? Some kind of.
Hold on, I
Yes,
have it written
professor.
down.
Yeah, the professor.
Juniper Wild and Vincent Rowan?
Rowan, yes.
Ronan.
How do you spell wild? Is there an E at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild.
Good to
I thought
know.
it was crazy. I thought I hallucinated it.
What, the last name?
Yeah, Juniper Wild, Wild with an E.
That's
Yes.
how they spell. That's how a lot of last name, like that's how Wild as a last name is spelled a lot.
So fucking silent E at the end.
Um, I don't. Sometimes I just write things, and then I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Right? Like I'm like writing bullet points and I'm like, yeah, I'll remember what that means later. It's like I absolutely do that.
No, I also like I'll put a question mark next to it, and I'm like, who knows what I meant by that? Oh my God, did we did we ever talk? Did we ever track down Bridget Ibarra, Tucker O'Connell, or Alicia? I'm not gonna be able to say that last.
Shinayama.
Shinayama.
Oh, that's
I
a,
don't think we could.
there's an
Could we?
important name about that one. I had to change one of those names because it was too similar to another name that was in the game, and it would have been
Wow.
confusing.
Which one?
It's Alicia's name. It was
Okay.
No
too
more
similar,
Shinayama.
so her name was changed to. Once I find it in my notes. This
Everyone has
document
received.
is 270 pages. Here you guys go. This is the this is. I'm saying the new name in chat. I didn't change
Okay.
too much of it. I was like, this name is too similar to a different name. I don't feel like dealing with it.
Amanda. Got ya. But did we ever track them down?
Those are the thieves that robbed the cart. You've not tracked them down.
The thieves that robbed
Those
the
are
cart,
the
yes.
thieves that robbed the cart. Those are the three that did it.
The thieves. Okay, cool.
Jerry
cool,
Carter
cool.
was the route planner. Dale was the driver. Those three were the actual robbers.
Dale's the driver, and they were the thieves. Okay.
They weren't the ones that attacked Franklin, right?
Oh no, that was them.
They were? Motherfuckers.
That was them.
Yeah, I just have bought the tonics next to that name.
Is there a phone book or somewhere?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go get a phone book. Are you kidding me?
Sure, yeah. You go out.
I mean,
We have first and last names of 3 people.
we have first and last names of 4 people that we never talked to.
Who's the 4th?
We have Dale Harrelson.
We did talk to them though, right?
You talked to the route planner.
No, we
and the
didn't.
driver.
We
We talked to
did.
Jerry Carter.
We know where he is though, right?
We do know where he is. We just never talked to him
Shit.
because then we went
You're
on a
right.
whole like side quest
Yeah,
where we went
holy
to
shit.
libraries and we found the film.
I totally
We
forgot.
side
Alright,
quested
we
our way
probably
out of
could've-
talking to him.
Yeah, we side quested our way out of potential encounter. Just like I wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna find a phone book and look up Dale Harrelson.
Yeah, the only number, the only name, the number you get is the business number to the card servicing shop he works
To the
at.
card servicing place?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I mean, I don't think we can go right now.
No, but I can.
Like, I don't think he'd be there.
What time is it? I can call though, right? You think it's closed?
It's closed. Wait, while you have it, can you look up Bridget Ibarra, Tucker O'Connell, and Amanda Shinayama?
Yeah, I'll try to look them up. Do they come up?
They have names. They've got
That's it.
phone numbers, no address.
No address, but they have phone numbers. Okay. Well,
Hit a wall.
let's wait until tomorrow to talk to the driver and then go from there.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a plan to me. Are we going? What day is it? Next day?
The next tomorrow.
Yeah. Are we gonna work
Tomorrow
and
it
go in
is.
the like late at night as usual and then get
You
jumped?
can always, I mean, you can choose your hours. You can just say you don't want to go to work because you run the company this year. It's your law firm.
I'm a very
Yeah.
Alexandra doesn't
no,
usually miss work days. She can probably take some PTO.
listen, I take my job very seriously.
It's just numbers, right?
Yeah, just some cards in your pocket. That's all you need. It doesn't matter. Just a little cheddar cheese.
Alright, I'll take the day off work tomorrow. Whatever. But I am going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I'm going home.
I will put you all back at your.
Would you like a drive?
No. I'll take the public transportation. It's fine. It'll give me time to think about what we're going to do tomorrow.
I shall also head home so I can rest for work. Or work tomorrow.
Alright, in that case, you all rest the evening. Of course, the date is now. Or add. Please add. Eh. So I'm just gonna copy this right here. Should be 5 days more, so it should be this. Oh, it'd be the thing. I said the date is.
Okay.
You guys wake up about 9 today since I used work. You guys slept in for an extra hour. Enjoyed a morning of not getting up early for work. And the day is yours.
I'm gonna head over to Nasir's place.
Let's hide these tokens in. What about you, Alexandra? Are you heading to a certain
I'm
location?
gonna grab breakfast on the way to Nasir, so I'll have coffee in hand.
Alright. So I'll say about 10 o'clock is when Alexandra gets there. A bit after both of you, but a little bit later than normal as well. But you see she has coffee in hand and like a little like bagel, like half-eaten bagel wrapper. Very New York breakfast, bagel and some coffee.
Nasir's got the sign out front for it to close.
You all enter into Nasir's office, which you've been to before, but you'll enter Nasir's office. It's closed.
Right, are we having a plan for this kind of thing, or are we just, showing up to the establishment, to the business, we're acting like customers? Are we just asking for Dale?
Yeah, let's act like customers.
Cart servicing place. A cart is just like a
Car.
yeah. Well, Kuzmina, you're the richest of us. Are we here just, for moral support for you, or?
I think the easiest way to do this is to pretend like I still work at the museum and to show up as if I'm checking out the prices to get a cart fixed.
That works.
And I guess Nasir,
Alexandra
if you
is
want
there.
to. Alexandra's there because she
Yeah,
also
she
works
works
at the
there.
museum. And I guess Nasir, if you want to play the lawyer.
Insurance person, yes.
Oh, I was worried you'd ask me to act. That's fine. I'm good at that. Yes. I had a client recently actually sue somebody over this kind of insurance policy thing. I think I have the lingo fresh in my mind.
Okay. So it is decided.
The entire car ride there in Nazir is just like, technically it's a very unique case actually. It's very interesting. Let me explain it to you.
You guys arrive over in Old Town, right on down here. Come to a collection of more hands-on businesses: pipes and flooring, carpet cleaning, lawn care, and cart servicing. The location that you have, I got you from the address in the book, is McDougal's Cart Servicing.
McDougal's. Okay.
McDougal's Cart Servicing.
Make what?
McDougal.
Oh, can I, before... No, I changed my mind. It's fine. I was gonna change clothes, but it's fine.
We already have on casual clothes, unless you're wearing your suits again.
No. Well, I was just thinking that if I was going on, as working with the museum, that, a suit, but, casual clothes is fine.
Do I have, just a museum hat for security I can just throw on?
You can, yeah.
Just
You
put
have
the
that.
on.
Just put the hat on.
Yeah.
Okay. Toss the hat on. Entering the premises, you see a large garage off to the side of the main building and in the main storefront itself. There is a young red-headed woman with thick gloves and coveralls walking from the garage, wiping her hands dry. As you kind of approach, she kind of leans over and begins to write something on a piece of paper on a clipboard.
I guess we'll walk up. Hi.
Clicks the pen, puts it to the side. Yes, McDougal's Cart Servicing. What do you want?
I'm here on behalf of the museum with my coworkers. And I got recommended Dale Haroldson, as someone who was good with cart servicing. We're looking for a new, company to work with.
She kind of nods her head, and then he looks to her side and goes, Dale! Hey, Dale! You hear a voice kind of call, give me a second, I'm coming, one hold on. And you see, after a minute or so, a man with close cropped wavy brown hair and a jumpsuit walks out and goes, okay, that locks out there into the cooling system. It can't build up steam properly. Looks at you and then at Dullman. Looks back at you again. The problem, need something?
Hi. I work with the museum, and we were looking into working with a new company for cart servicing, and a friend of mine recommended you.
Okay.
We were just...
really quickly, Nazir will jump in, and when she says for card servicing, he goes, private contract. We would like to speak privately.
Speak privately. Looks over at the woman, who nods. Looks back at you guys. Yep, sure. No, I got the office over here, just follow me this way. Kind of walks over to a table, takes up his gloves and places them down, and goes to wash his hands at a nearby water washing station. Get the oil off. That oil, I guess, just general grease and grime. And just walks you over to a small cubicle office, one chair and then a desk. It's not very spacious, but go on inside and close the door behind you all. Move some papers to the side and push them in a drawer. So, private contract. They'll still be using the same prices you get here at McDougal's, but it'd be a bit extra in the fees because I'd be diverted away from the shop. So, like, what are you looking for exactly?
We recently had a little run-in, and we're just looking around for someone who would be able to service our carts a little more frequently.
I mean, that can be done, but you could just, having me personally do it would take a lot longer than just contracting the whole of McDougal's for it, but...
I'll kind of give Cosmina like a thumbs up. Like, we're private. You can go in on him.
But if you're certain, I could do it.
Yeah, it's just, and can I, like, try and watch his face for any reactions? It's just that you came a very good recommendation from my friend,
Ooh.
and I've heard you have a lot of experience. You might know him, Jerry Carter.
See him pulling pen and writing things down. Stops writing. Don't think I know that name. You can roll me wisdom if you'd like.
He rolled low.
You can roll me wisdom if you'd like. You can roll
Yeah,
wisdom. If you'd like.
wisdom?
Yeah.
Sure. 60.
He might know that name. He might know that name. He might.
He rolled so low.
He might know that name. It's possible.
Yeah, no, I could have sworn.
Oh, I think my lunch break actually. They're standing up.
I'll stand in front of him.
I glances around the room looking for an exit. Looks at the glass window for a few seconds too long and looks back at you guys again.
Oh, come on. It's not that dramatic. Come on. We just want to
I'm
talk.
gonna go stand in front of the glass window and I'm gonna say, you aren't in any trouble. We just...
Oh, I know I was just going to get
questions.
some lunch.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
But we
sit
haven't...
Yeah,
We haven't signed the contract yet.
Oh, it's fine. You can talk to Kay up front. She'll get you all situated with my contract. She knows my stipulations.
Sit down. Please.
He sits down. Like deflating in the chair almost.
We just want to ask some questions. It's purely personal. We're not, part of any group whatsoever. We're not anybody related to who you worked for. We're not related to any officers. None of that. Everything that's said in this room is not going to leave this room, okay?
Okay. All right.
We need to know
Let's...
something. I'm checking my notes.
Let's talk about the cart robbery.
Sure, what about it?
Who hired you?
Some guy named Tucker.
What the fuck?
Tucker O'Connell. Okay. Did you do you know what they were trying to steal?
I didn't know they were trying to steal anything until they told me to stop the car.
Rip this man.
And they only took one thing though. So I got a glimpse of it out the corner of my eye. This little like box-shaped thing, like a book or something. That wasn't a book, but like a book-shaped thing. But
Slash book.
it was all wrapped up in paper and leather straps to keep it protected in transit. So I didn't actually see what was wrapped up in there, but it was like book-shaped, book-sized.
Did you drive them anywhere after the robbery?
Dropped them off at some safe house they want us to meet at. But, I mean, yeah, those whether they took them off at like a safe house. As soon as I got the car, I told them I was done. I quit. They could keep the money, and I left.
What was the safe house?
Some old townhouse, and didn't look like it was being used. It was all boarded up and stuff.
Is this the place we already went to?
Probably.
Cool. Okay.
Listen, is there anything else we might need to know?
I mean, they were hired by someone else. That's all I heard them over them talking about.
So you were hired by Tucker, and Tucker was hired by somebody else?
Yeah.
Was Tucker like a leader of some sort? Or...
I mean, he was like, yeah, kind of was like the leader of his little crew of things. The three of them were a team, and he was there, like the head of them.
This is good. This is good. We're learning.
That's all I know. I don't know anything else. I was hired one day to be a driver around town. They said they were from out of town. They're a driver. I drove them around. They called me to drive them one day. I drove them. Told me to stop the car. They locked the cart. They got back in the cart, and they dropped them off, and didn't see them since. Don't want to see them again either. I'm done.
And there's nothing you can tell us about the book you saw?
And then it was wrapped up. It might have been a book. It might have been a fucking rock for all I know. Brick. Like, it could be anything. It was book-shaped, book-sized. That it didn't need to be a book. It could have been something. Anything.
Did they let anything slip about who hired them?
Not that much airtight with that amount. They did not keep. They weren't very verbal most of the ride back. They talked plans on the way there, or hushed the plans on the way there. I didn't really hear much, but on the way back it was quiet. Dropped them off. They said, "Good job. Your payment will arrive in the mail." I said, "Don't bother. Keep it." And I was hands-free.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Alexandra and Nasir to see if they have any other questions.
I'll shake my head.
I just shake my head now as well.
Okay. Well, as unpleasant as this all was, I would still like to either contract out you or your company, or just have it as an option for the museum carts. They do get run down occasionally.
Yeah, just have whoever's in charge of your vehicles, maintenance guy for that, reach out to us, and we'll handle all the finer details.
Perfect. It might be someone a little different, but I will definitely make sure that someone reaches out to you.
Okay, alright. Sounds good.
One last thing. You seem like a good man. You know, if I pull out my card, my business card that I've been handing out everywhere. You know, if you ever get in trouble for something like this, we're not going to tell anybody. I'll keep my promise at least. Um, if something does leave this room though, and you get in trouble, you can use this number. I'm a lawyer.
Thank you very much.
Giving out
He takes it and
cards.
kind of puts in a small pocket on his vest or in his suspenders, coveralls. I'm going to go back work on a luxury model right now, so I'm going to get back to work then. If there's nothing else.
Yes, of course.
Nods and shuffles his way out the door, past out the doorway.
Okay. So,
A book.
a book-shaped object.
A book
It
from
could
Erimos.
not be a book.
It's a book, Cosmina. I mean, what else could it be? There's nothing, no singular item. It makes sense, doesn't it? It's a singular item, important enough for them to stage some kind of event like this. It has to be
I
something
mean,
worse. Either a lot worse.
What could be so important about a singular book?
It's not about, listen, it's you and your family are obsessed with artifacts and art and all these giant grandstanding things. It's information, Cosmina. We need to find out maybe what was in the book. What could they possibly want so bad from Eremos? A book from Eremos. A book from Eremos, an artifact from Eremos, a book.
Well, we could head to the museum. I could ask my contacts if about what kind of book-like artifacts there were.
Maybe I should write a letter.
So, what are you all doing now?
Oh, I guess we.
I zoom through my notes as fast as I possibly can.
I, in theory, am heading to the museum. It's not really like we can just call up Tucker O'Connell and be like, "Hey, bestie, heard you robbed a cart. Do you want to tell us about that?"
Heard you robbed the cart and jumped our friend.
Yeah, and jumped our friends.
What's up with that?
Hey, what's up with that? Or just be like, hey, we want to invite you to a drinking game, and the drinking game is just, what the fuck is up with the fact that you jumped our friends?
I like drinking.
But you guys heading to the museum, the Galley of Historical Importance?
I think that's my plan.
Yeah.
Clock back a little bit.
How are we supposed to? Were we given information on how to contact Juniper?
Well, I think
Took a
they'd reach out to
while.
you. Whoever you talked to on the speaker
Oh,
of the
yeah.
house gate said they'd reach out to you from your visit card. So you just leave it there.
It's gonna take forever.
I said Juniper will reach out to you when I give a chance.
Yeah, in like 3 months, when they remember.
Did you arrive downtown?
Are they
at the
on?
gallery?
Are they like on a sabbatical right now? Is that what's happening?
You're not sure. You were just told they were
Weren't
unavailable
they
to
ill
talk.
or something?
You were told they weren't feeling well. They were unavailable to talk. They weren't feeling well.
Okay.
But you arrive at the gallery.
Yeah. Uh, with my time working at the museum, who would I know would be the best person to talk to about exhibits?
The manager.
Okay.
So should we split up?
Oh, we could.
Like, what, go to the library?
Yeah, I have a person. I have a historian that I can talk to.
Yeah.
From my backstory.
Okay, then who's going where? Kazmi's at the gallery. Are you going? Are you staying with Kazmi at the gallery, Alexander? Or are you going somewhere else as well?
I'll go to the gallery too.
Okay. These two here and this here. Making a phone call, or are you gonna visit the university?
Where's Katerina Petrov?
She is. I mean, she could be anywhere. She could be at the university. She could be traveling right now. It's really dependent upon her.
God damn it.
But she does have one of those fancy cards that has a phone inside of it.
Oh, I'll call her then. Damn.
Yeah, what's one of the luxury models? They got phones in them.
She's got money.
You do got money.
Okay. You give her a call. Wait for a second, and it picks up. You hear the faint kind of whooshing of wind. Hello? Who's this?
Miss Petrov, it's Nina's here.
Oh, Nasir, darling, how are you doing?
I'm great. I actually, how are you? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in so long, and I'm calling with a bit of business. So let's do our pleasantries first.
I'm
before we
doing
get
wonderful.
into
I'm
it.
actually driving over to one of the ports. I'm catching a charter vessel to Eremos for a vacation soon.
Oh,
Yes.
you're going to Animos.
Bit of sightseeing. I wanted to see the split, the channels all around there, the waterways.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Also, it's rainy here, and I'd like to not be in rain right now.
Well, you are in a car.
That's true. That's true. But what can I do for you today?
I actually had not a quick question, but
Of course.
coming here for the first time, I asked you for a lot. I feel like I've reached my limit on asking for advice and things like this. But I one last.
Spit
thing.
it
It's,
out.
it's
Of
kind
course, spit it out.
All right. I'm wondering about specifically books, kind of artifacts, kind of thing historically from Erimos that might be, very meaningful to culture.
Meaningful to a specific group or to Eremos as a whole? Kind of
Maybe
pulling everything from
Erimos
the
as
wind.
a whole. Whatever you are willing to give me. I don't think I have much of I don't think I'm going to be able to browse options. I'm assuming there is only one or two things this could be.
If it's an important item from Eremos, it has to be from a memory vault, but those pieces aren't usually found outside of the memory vaults and the places that they are located in.
Well, yes, but you think maybe you could keep in touch with me through letters? Maybe when you do arrive, maybe tell me how those are doing.
Of course, I could do that. Regarding your question, though, plenty of things are book-shaped. I'm not familiar with any books. A lot of things from Eremos are word of mouth, as you know. So I can't be
Yes, that's why
certain.
I'm assuming that it's not very many things that this could possibly be.
Perhaps when I get there, I could ask around.
I would appreciate that greatly.
Of course, of course. I will do that, then I'll keep in touch. I'll just call your office number. Is that all right?
Yes, yeah. You know more than anyone. I don't really have a personal number. Everything is in that office. Also, when you do get to Animos, maybe could you maybe possibly, stop by the house? I'm sure they would love to see you.
Of course. I could have any message for me to pass along to them.
But it's a little late to give you a few letters. I've already sent them in the mail, and I'm sure they haven't arrived. I'm sure they'll get there after you, actually. But, maybe tell Zara to write a little more. I'm tired of writing her first and her responding, and then writing her first again, and then her responding. Maybe she can tell me how the kids are doing, even D1. I just want to hear from her, maybe.
Okay, I can do that. No problem at all. I can make sure that is done.
Great. Well, I don't want to bother you too much on your car ride. I'm sure you're enjoying ride as much as it is raining.
If you want to reach me any further, I'll be leaving own lines in about a couple hours from now, so you have until the end of today to talk to me again before I'm beyond phone call reach.
All right. Thank you so much for answering. I know you're a busy woman. Safe trip. Also, it's lots of crazy things happening, and I'd rather not have to worry about, you also.
I'll be alright. I'll be fine, but thank you.
All right. Good trip.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta.
Phone hangs up.
Well, that was, it's not completely nothing, but this could potentially be useful much, much later.
You, in the gallery though, Cosmina, enter. So the front desk person is there.
Oh, I was wondering if it would be possible to speak to the manager.
They nod. They kind of...
Karen.
They nod. They
Shut up.
pull a little phone out.
The way you said it.
And a few minutes later, the manager walks out and goes, What is the problem today? Hello? It's something every day. Yes, how can I assist you?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make your job any harder. I used to work here, and I was wondering if there were any exhibits that involve books or or anything that was supposed to come in that involved books.
Reach in their coat and pull like a small clipboard from like in a sleeve pocket. Pulls it out. Gives it the pages. Book-shaped items for exhibit. Or not book items for exhibit. No books. Of course, if you're looking for books, there is on the second floor. This flips over. There is the Ledger of Essex, which is a book. It's an old ledger. There is the schematic for the first engine. But there's no books or other paper objects that would be coming in or will be coming in anytime soon.
Okay. That's helpful. Thank you.
Not a problem. I do hope you enjoy your visit at the gallery. If you need anything else, please refer to any of our guidebooks. They should be able to provide you with plenty of neat facts about all the things you're seeing. They kind of walk off again.
Cool. Is there a phone nearby?
There is.
Okay, I'm gonna call my brother.
Okay.
I should have done this first.
I'll say, Monsieur, you finish on the phone call, and then Cosmina walks over at that point and walks to the phone.
As she's doing that, I'll read that book you suggested.
The little guidebook on the neat little artifacts. Yeah, but yeah. There's the Ledger of Vistix. There's the first engine, the Wheel of the Jolly May, the painting, the cracking of Bloom Fast, as well as a bunch of other small little artifacts and pieces that have been brought in from overseas, pieces that have been yet to be labeled from far north. So I'm like, oh, this artifact was found in a frozen portion of a lake far north of West Creek Valley. This piece of timber was said to be the first piece of wood utilized in the building of, there's a lot of neat things that are there. Is there anything in particular you want to look for in terms of items? You're welcome to look for things that are there, of course. But otherwise, because yeah, you call your brother. Phone rings. Yes, this is Anazurth speaking.
Hi, I don't.
Oh, sister.
Brother, I don't have a ton of time. That cart robbery.
Yes.
Was there anything that was book shaped that was supposed to be on that artifact cart?
Anything? What exactly? What was the question?
Is there anything that was book shaped?
Try a bit to look through it. You're kind of flipping the paper with the phone. 1 second. Have me looking into things very fast on the spot. Takes a few minutes of pages flipping and papers and folders. Book shaped. Like, what size? What size are you thinking? Like big book, small book, or like just book? I guess like just normal book.
I think normal book.
There's an artifact from a few artifacts. Book shaped, normal book shaped. Yes, I think there was. Yes, there was. It was a book shape. The size of this one, the weight. I can only really look at like weight and like general sizes, so I'm thinking this is about what you're looking for a book shaped. It looks to be something from the Sinking Dunes area, I believe.
Of course it is.
Yeah. That's what is looking like. There was something from there. Yeah, something from the Sinking Dunes. Don't know what it was. They don't specify, but it says the location that it was recovered. It says date recovery, shipping, and size and weight. But it looks to be still pretty under wraps. It says the box number for like which crate it was in storage. But that is about all it is, dear sister. I cannot find anything else.
Okay. Thank you. It's... Huh. Thank you. This was helpful. And then I hang up.
You hear the phone.
I turn to... Are Nasir and Alexandra nearby, or is it just...
Alexandra was like looking at... You know, like those like earbud like walkthroughs they have, where it's like, here you'll find
Amazing.
The Wheel of the Jolly May. She's got like a little pamphlet in front of her and like some... and she's just looking at the piece.
That's important.
No, I mean, she's nearby, but she's like a panel down, looking at like a painting on the wall.
You know what? I'm not gonna bother her. She's having a good time. Is Nasir nearby?
Probably hanging about the same area Alexandra is, because you're on a phone call. So.
Yeah, he was outside on the phone. Just came in. He's wandering around.
Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab Nasir.
Oh,
Okay.
did you find any? Oh, all right. Are we going somewhere?
Alexander, you see Nasir being dragged
No.
off as you're finishing up looking at one of the exhibits. Do you follow them at all, Alexandra? Or are you gonna keep
We're
looking at art?
just
Now, are we? Is the secret? Can we bring Alexandra? Is the? I get it. It's her. It was her all along.
No, she was looking at art, and it's been a very busy day, and I just thought maybe she was enjoying herself and I didn't want to interrupt that.
I mean, look at her. She's clearly not enjoying herself. She's bored out of her mind. Look at the back of her head. Look, she's nodding off. Look at her.
I'll go and grab Alexandra too.
Save
And
her.
and at this point she's like with a tour guide now that's almost like picked her up. And here you'll find that you drag her off.
Okay, so I just take them like outside, so I don't have a ton of information, which is really weird because you would think that, like, if anyone was going to have any information about the artifacts, it would be my brother or someone in my family, but that's not the anyway.
Oh, of
Besides the
course.
point.
You know, the
Um,
arms was in charge of artifacts.
the artifact that possibly was stolen, that is book shaped, is from the sinking dunes.
Nazir gets a look in his face. Fuck.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Continue.
Well, that was it. That's all I've got.
Oh, well, I also have a little something. A friend of mine, she is currently, as we speak, on her way to the docks to then be on her way to Erimos. I have told her about our situation, or as much as I could in a 2-minute phone call, but she did promise to check things out over there and then return to me with any information on any missing books. It would take a month for the letters to come back, so she would be in Erebos.
So what do we do while we wait?
Well, I'm not sure we should, wait for her letters to come back, or wait for Juniper, Jessup, or whatever to call us, or wait for, just something to happen. I'm sure we will find something again.
Okay. Well, we know that the possible artifact is from the sinking dunes.
Yes. Possible artifact? I thought it was established, artifact, book, Singing Dunes.
I mean, I mean, possibly stolen.
Very much stolen. Stolen twice, actually.
Um, but we don't know anything about the people who stole it, or other than their names, which I guess we could call them.
I doubt the actual perpetrators would be as willing as those we've spoken to before to, you know, confide in us.
So, what do we do?
research. Go home. Maybe get some work done. Search through the campaign module in order to find anything I know.
And if you want to take some downtime to look through stuff, you are welcome to go home in game. Definitely a choice you can make. It is there with the basic world history information there.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I know I had it a minute ago. It's fucking 60 pages long.
Oh, it must have to have 60 pages to deal with. Not like I'm sitting here on page 220 trying to read stuff, you know. Sorry if you look at 60 pages.
I felt that.
God forbid it's more than 10, I guess.
Literally.
Alright, I'll give you the abridged version of the campaign module next time.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it already is! You're missing 210 pages, Naomi.
I don't know, man. This looks pretty long.
You know what? I'm sending your asses back home.
You can't cut it down a little longer, a little shorter.
Alright, yeah, I'll delete all of the rules section there so there's no rules to look at.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I bet I got you. I'll make just the lore document then. No more
Yeah,
rules.
you actually have like 5 different modules, you know, like
Oh
one
yeah,
for,
the official campaign module for rules, official campaign module for combat, official module for lore.
Exactly. Thank you. Can you just dedicate however long
Of
it
course.
takes?
Right, my bad. I'll get on that right away. Where are you guys going? You guys going back home? Beat the shit out of you guys.
I think so. I think that's the vibe.
Alright. I mean, you are welcome to wait. I guess you guys also do get paid soon in game because a month just came to a month. Oh no, the month. Never mind. You guys just got paid. I'm tripping. You guys just got paid because the month just began. My bad. I almost gave you all double money. Whoa, that was bad.
Oh my god, we didn't get paid.
Speaking of anything, y'all only.
Double money.
Anyways, if you have nothing else to do to investigate and you want to spend your downtime in research and waiting for feedback, that is welcome to do if you'd like. Is that what you would care to do? Would you guys care to lie low for a bit, do some work?
I guess so.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
saying,
a lot of kind of like we've reached out to a lot of people and we're waiting for a lot of people to reach out back to us.
all right. Can all of you just roll me a D100, please? Just all of you, just give me a quick little roll.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah.
And then,
This probably doesn't mean anything.
nah, it's fine.
Hate it.
Okay. Just a nice little roll here.
We're all gonna die.
What are you rolling? A D100?
Yep. All you
Yeah.
roll me a D100, please.
Shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lizzie!
75.
75. Okay. I will let. I'll let Lizzie pick. Lizzie, higher or lower? Higher.
That's over.
What do you? Actually, I'll say it will be like gaming. It'll be like gaming, like playing a 21 blackjack. Higher, lower, or stay. What do you want to do?
We don't even know what we're betting on. Lizzie, everything rides
What
on
do you do,
this.
Lizzie? Higher, lower, or stay? Your choice.
With our lives.
I guess I'll say
Stress
low.
Lizzie out.
Chris said high because that sounded fun. But
You're saying lower?
yeah.
Okay. In that case, beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Nasir,
Fuck.
while you were at work, a couple days go by of silence, and I'll actually put the date on here real fast. A couple days do go by. I do mean literally a couple of days. There we go. That's the date right there. Did that go through in chat?
Yeah, 1207-452.
Yeah.
No. The correct one, 82.
There you go. Yeah. Just to make sure you see it. the shop. I mean, a shop. I said shop. Your firm is closed today. Day's come to a close. A couple days without any feedback or information, despite the hunting and questioning. There's a knock on your door of your firm after closing hours. Just a faint kind of knock, knock, knock. Very slow and drawn out.
We're closed.
Again,
Come back tomorrow.
same knocking.
If it is an
Knock, knock,
emergency.
knock. Drag.
What kind of horror movie shit is this? I'll get up and I guess he's like in his mind, he's like, it's the epitome of like a horror movie character that doesn't know they're in a horror movie. He'll open the door. Yeah, fuck it.
Open the door. A tall, lanky-looking guy wearing construction worker suspenders, baggy pants, a hard hat, and one like how they have those paint masks at construction sites.
So the pro bono
Basic one of
services are
those.
still available, but I am closed right now. You sure you can come back tomorrow?
So you're Nasir. Can I come in?
Yes. I am making a bit of a
They kind of stride past as you're talking.
right. Great.
I came
you know,
across
like
a little birdie on a walk through my part of town. They told me you've been looking for anything involved with that whole gallery transport incident.
I slam the door closed. I'll lock it to make sure no one comes in on us again.
As you
I'll
lock the
go
door,
inside.
you hear them clicking their tongue.
Nasty business, that.
Yes. I'll sit down. He's a little creepy, but I'm like, oh, he's probably not like a murderer, so to kill me. I'll go and sit down across from him. Yes, me and my compatriots were.
I know. You and Cosmina and Alexandra, yeah.
That's weird now, because I send out my business card everywhere, but they don't drop their names like that.
I never do these kinds of house calls for free. But you've got a whole lot of eyes on you, so I thought I'd toss you a bone. Just this
I was
once.
thinking the same thing, but okay.
In exchange for not only this little warning, but for something else I can share, I would like 100 cards from each of you and your 2 other friends. Think of it
I'm
as
sorry?
temporary. Think of it as temporary hush money until someone pays me more to find you again. I mean, well, someone already did pay me to find you. That's why I made the price 100. So if I were you,
He points to your phone.
grab my phone, call up my people, and decide what you want to do.
He leans against a wall, pulls out a cigarette, lifts the mask slightly, and begins to take a long drag, blowing a cloud of smoke in your direction.
I'll open a window. I'll crack a window open if he's gonna blow smoke in my office. The smell sticks here. I'll listen. I'm sure we can arrange for you to.
I haven't introduced myself. He points to your phone again.
I'm the sly gentleman is what I go by.
The sly gentleman.
It's a name that stuck.
But I'm not one to judge.
I mean, I heard you're looking for an information broker, so I thought I'd pay you a visit.
Ah, yes, actually. That's quick, actually.
Quick, I mean... It wasn't my network I heard from you from.
Meaning?
Meaning you should call your friends.
Right. Would you like it on it's kind of a speaker situation? Would you like for me to tell them dramatically
Just
to
tell them
come
what I
by?
told you. I'm sure you have more than enough money to pay for the 100 cards per person thing.
He looks around.
They just need to agree. And
I'm
I'll tell you
sure
something
they
very
will.
important you'll need to know.
Alright. I'll dial up their numbers. I'll try to do what Anna did, like a little conference call.
Okay. Kazumina and Alexander, there's a ringing on your phone.
I'll pick up.
You can both hear the faint clicking of a conference call once more.
Hello? Is everyone here?
Seer, what is this about?
Ah, yes, it's about, our little, our side project. I actually, you were looking for an information broker. I found one, or, he found me, really. He's currently in my office, middle of the night, really. It's very late. He calls himself the Sly Gentleman, and he's demanding 100 cards. 100 cards from each of us?
From each of you, yes.
Yeah, 100 cards from each of us, and he would, I think he said two things. He said, one, he will give us something very important, one bit of important information, and two, what was the other thing? He said
It'll forestall the dogs on your heels because
yes,
people are catching
people
up.
are looking for us, and he is hired by some of these people looking for us, and this money is for information and for not, what is it, killing me?
Oh, me? I'm doing nothing. I just sell information.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm assuming you heard him. I'm relatively safe. He just needs a confirmation that you both are willing to send the money before he gives the information. I assume is how this works.
Precisely.
Keep in mind, you remember his face is completely obscured by like a paint mask, so you can't see his eyes or his mouth. His hair's under that hard hat. His body is concealed by this, construction worker's jumpsuit. You don't see an ounce of this person's body, but like the faint glimpse of like a skin pigmentation.
But yeah, all I know is he's tall.
Very tall and very lanky. Yes.
He's a bit intimidating. I would like some confirmation so you can, I would like to talk on even terms sooner rather than later.
What about you, Alexandra? You hear all what is your input in this, Alexandra? You hear all this talking happening about what's going on. What is your input as well?
I don't know.
Well, you all heard the offer. 100 cards per person for something you might need.
Yes, well.
I'm on the way, Seer.
I'm not sure he would like that. I think he just right. I put the phone down for a second. Just verbal confirmation that he'll pay the 100 cards.
I mean, as long as it's paid before I give the information, I don't care. Really. You all can exchange cards back and forth after I'm gone.
Right. One moment. I'll kind of like look through my desk, my pockets, and stuff like that. I don't think I have 300 fucking cards on me. Oh, yes, I do. I'll hand him 300 cards right now. I go, you both know me.
Or takes them.
You can put the phone on speakerphone now if you'd like.
Perfect. You can now meet my, I look him up and down, mysterious compatriot, Mr. Sly Gentleman. I'll put the phone on speaker.
As he talks to you, he begins to like take off like the suspenders and all that stuff in the room, like undressing almost.
Oh.
Removing the hard hat. The mask stays on the whole time. You see underneath the suspenders outfit was almost like a suit vest and a button-up shirt.
That was much more, inviting.
Yes, no, I wore this so you'd think I was a construction worker.
Well, it did work.
Yes, I know. So, I know a place to get answers. There's a person who lives there that knows one of those thieves connected to that Kurt fellow. Knows them personally. The information that you just bought from me, this information, should buy you some time and keep your feet moving. I'll give you the address.
Kind of pulls a piece of paper out from his sleeve, one of his pockets, writes something on there, folds it up, and puts it on your desk.
But don't waste my time and goodwill. Make something happen. Something worth selling.
And as he walks out, you see him kind of take his clothes under his arm. Unlock the door, exit. That's all. We'll probably meet again at some point in time. And as he walks out, you see him take the mask off and drop it on the ground at your door and keep walking.
Oh. How dramatic.
So goes his face though. He the mask off after he left the door. He just left the mask on the floor in front of you.
I didn't see his face. I just got the really dramatic, like the mask is removed, but his back is to me.
Yep, pretty much.
Right, it's kind of cool, but I don't want to admit it. I'll pick up the phone again. Well, I hope you two heard everything, at least.
Should be 6.
But I do mean it. You do owe me 100 cards each.
It'll take time.
I'll wait.
Security is not as high as lawyer.
Oh, yes, alright. Alexander has an excuse. Close me now. 100 cards, please.
I'm on my way right now.
Oh,
Unless there's anything else that we need to share over the phone.
I'm not entirely sure. He did give me an address. I'm assuming you heard the shuffling and didn't really know what's going on. He gave me an address. He did do one thing and just turn and leave, really. It was very dramatic. He also very much implied that, we should get things started, maybe fast.
Should we go to this address tomorrow, maybe?
Or do we go today?
I thought it was nighttime. It's not nighttime.
It's about 5:50. It's not nighttime yet. You got some daylight still.
Got some daylight
You'll
still.
get, you'll get there. Looking at the address,
No,
you'll get there.
right.
The address leads into Old Town, so you'll get there at about like sunset, but it won't be nighttime before then.
That's how you got us last time with the Bigsby thing.
And
Yeah.
you work normal hours. This is this is when you get off. Most of your visiting has to be done after hours because you get off after hours.
Right, we could if no one else is busy, tired, maybe. Not had any plans.
I assume. Because we already hung up to start driving there, I'm guessing.
All right, this guess is just.
I think I hung up to already start heading over.
That's what I assume. Are you
She's like, I'm on my way.
you catching catching a bus there as well, Alexandra? To meet at
Yeah.
Sears Place?
Because they were just alright. I'm talking to myself. They don't say bye or anything. Just hang up the phone.
It's like Batman in the fucking dark was just gone. Middle of the
No, I'm on
conversation,
my
just
way.
vanished. You all link up at Nasir's place at about 6:20, I'd say. Sun has just begun to go down. By the time you get to Old Town, it'll be about sunset completely, faint orange glow. Do you decide to head out immediately after arriving, or are you meeting inside Nasir's place and talking for a bit?
Let's get in the car. Let's talk in the car. It's gonna take a while, anyways.
Yeah. Gabe, it do be 9:15.
I know, I got you. I remember the. You said. I think
Okay.
you said 9:30. We're good for 9:30. That's what I was going for. Was 9:30.
9:30, yeah.
Okay, then we're still good. I
Okay,
got you.
cool.
You guys get down here to this area about 6:50 or so, but not so 6:40. No, yeah, 6:50. You guys get about down here. Sun is fully setting on the city skies. You arrive at this looks to be a home. It's a house. Lights on inside. Well kept, like front potted plants. It's a small 2-story home.
Well, this is the suburbs.
Yeah, small 2-story house. Put their
Wow.
potted plants across the front entrance, on the windowsills, and on a small balcony upstairs.
Thank God. I'm tired of going to alleyways.
It's a house.
Abandoned warehouses in the middle of the night. And so this looks rather, unintimidating.
As you also look at the address, kind of flip over as you get get the address card. I forgot to mention part. As you get to the address and kind of flip over the card you were given, it also does have this name with a little star next to it on the back.
嗯
Josiah Debs.
嗯
Okay.
Yeah, you guys hop out.
I will knock on the door.
Um,
Regular. This is a house
I'm
in the
saying,
suburbs.
yeah, you walk up to the door. You approach.
Yeah, we don't need to sneak around.
I mean,
Finally,
yeah, it's just a house.
it's just a house.
You
I don't
approach.
like the way he said that.
You approach the door. As you approach me and go to knock on it, kind of you raise one hand. You hear footsteps coming up behind you, and they kind of stop a few feet from behind you guys at the base of the stairs to the front door.
Behind us?
Yeah, someone walks up behind you guys as you guys are approaching. You get like the ruffling of like paper, and then someone stops behind you guys, and you hear like a huff and then an inhale.
Because I think I started knocking on the
Turn
door.
around.
You see Anna's there holding a bag of groceries. Walks up and smiles and sets past you. As you're at mid knock, kind of one knock, she walks up past you, placing the bags down, and then do on the same door. What are you doing here?
Oh. Oh no. Anna, we need to talk after this. Maybe during, before even, but I think we're outside.
The door opens, and a woman with closely cropped black hair wearing a large sweater and sweatpants opens the door. She smiles, seeing Anna, and then the smile kind of drops when she sees you guys behind her. And she goes, Anna, who are they? And Anna puts the bags in her face and goes, they're friends. Now, unless you plan on making dinner yourself, move so you can come in. The woman steps aside and eyes you all as you enter. Or as Anna enters, she eyes you all, kind of gestures for you all to move aside for you all to enter as well.
I nod respectfully on the way in. So sorry for the surprise visit.
I'll smile and duck it.
I'll follow behind. Nod.
You enter and she closed the door. Anna kind of walks in the kitchen, putting the bags down. You hear kind of clinking something there. You hear the stove turn on. I am Ivana Rose. I'm Anna's cousin. Nice to meet all of you.
I'll shake her hand.
Anna walks out a few minutes later, like a second or two later, handing out cups of tea to everyone. Kind of putting a little sauce on the table and gives her cousin one. Sorry if I was a little abrasive at the door. We just got this place recently.
No, it's fine. It's a beautiful place.
Thank you. So what can I do for you here? You hear Anna begin to kind of cooking in the kitchen. We're having potato soup tonight, by the way, just so everyone's aware. It's potato soup. Is that okay with everyone?
Very much.
But how can I help all of you today?
I'll pat Cosmina and Alexander on the back and go, you can explain to her. I'll be right back. And I'll go to the kitchen to talk to Anna while they explain. Because I don't think I'll get her separate.
Okay. Yeah, so you all have seen... I guess you all would know that this person is... This person knows someone who knows Kurt Ayad, and all you have other than that was the name on the back, Josiah Ems.
So, okay.
This person has information has information regarding things, or this person is in a place. Okay, I'll read the exact wording again. The exact words were from this gentleman. I know a place to get answers. There's a person who lives there that knows one of the thieves connected to that Kurt fellow.
Yes.
So Ivana knows someone. Ivana knows one of the thieves that Kurt worked with, is what you can gather. And you have, other than that, the only other name you have is the name Josiah Ems in the back. The only thing you have
Josiah
beyond
Ems. Yes. Well, we were sent here by someone with the name Josiah Ems.
You met Josiah? Is he okay?
We're not. We just got an address and a name on the back. We never. Who is Josiah?
He's my partner. but just bought this place. And then,
Oh no.
well, he's not missing. I know where he is, but I haven't talked to him. Not since. Kind of leans back in the chair. And he was arrested by the PSOs after he tried to rob a gallery exhibition. But I haven't talked to him since then.
I'm not there, right?
No, you're not there.
No, you're not there. God, this is literally the worst. Okay. So, Josiah worked with Kurt?
Kurt. Yeah, he was a friend of his, I believe. They worked together in, I think it was like contract work or something. Construction. It was a mix. It was like construction and wiring. He was a construction and wiring contractor. So he did a lot of jobs for things like that.
I'm so sorry to be asking this. Is there anything else that you know about the gallery robbery?
Nope, nothing. Kurt hasn't called. Or not Kurt, Josiah hasn't called. The last thing I heard from him is that he'd be back later. And the PSO stopped by and say he'd been arrested for trying to rob the gallery.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Alexandra.
Well, that's happening. In the kitchen with Anna while she's making potato soup. You walk in, Nasir. Great. Nasir, what grab that over there for me, please, the peeler.
Yes, he just already was like quietly just coming in and starting to help.
She's peeling potatoes right now. She kind of begins to wash them off, peel them, and then begin cutting them up.
Yeah, he'll wash his hands and roll his sleeves out. He's just gonna help with dinner while they're talking. I wanted to let you know this before we entered the room with everybody else. I wanted you to know what was happening and not be
Guessing
surprised.
it relates to the cart thingy?
Yes, the cart thingy, exactly. I was approached by a man. An information broker, he said he was. He very clearly was sent by dangerous people, and he mentioned that we didn't have much time before they, sent someone after us. Again, actually, him being the first. He said lots of things, really, but in exchange for a large sum of money, he gave us information. A little information, but still it was something. He gave us this address and the name Josiah Enns.
Yes, that is, my cousin is dating Josiah Ems, or I think they're still dating. It's complicated now that he's been arrested, which has not been doing good for her lately.
Yes, he gave me some information on what exactly this means. He's undoubtedly connected to a man. His name is Kurt. And he's very, very entrenched in this world.
I heard the name Kurt, I feel like.
You've heard the name Kurt?
I mean, let me think. Scrolling. There. Hang on. Yeah. Yes, it is, Kurt was the name of a friend of Josiah.
Well, I hate to say this to you, but they're both deeply, deeply entrenched in illegal business, and I'm afraid for your cousin. I think she might accidentally end up in something a little out of her league. You know, I was given her address by a seemingly very dangerous man, and it seems the actions of her boyfriend. I don't know. The actions of this man have put her on the map of not very good people.
I mean, I can try to move it to my place, but
You know, with your soon to be released from the hospital husband and your young son.
I mean, my husband is kind of he got hurt pretty bad. He's still a security driver. He can fight.
He'll be straight out of the hospital, Lana.
He'll be fine.
You're both so stubborn.
Okay, this is why you need to tell me these things.
I
could have gotten you here a week ago if you just told me the name.
Listen, I didn't find out today. I didn't find out yesterday. I found out today specifically. Well, we came right here.
Okay. I can talk to Ivana because I believe that Josiah has an office upstairs that she does not go into very often. So you can check there for whatever you need. I don't think she knows anything though.
You're going to distract her while we break into her husband's...
I make her dinner every day of the week. I can talk to her for a little bit, yes.
So, right. Totally.
I mean,
we're going to lie to her.
I won't distract her. I'll tell her you want to look into his office stuff. I'll explain some of the parts. She needs to know if she's in danger. I'll explain something, and she might be willing to let you go upstairs.
Thank you. You know, I'm loath to lie to someone immediately upon meeting them. You know,
she needs to know this. She already knows that he was arrested for robbing something. She probably knows it.
I agree.
Ivana. And as you look to Alexandra, Cosmina, and as it begins to talk, you hear Anna call for Ivana from the kitchen. She goes, "Oh, coming. Sorry, I'll be right back." And she stands up and walks over to the kitchen with you, Nasir. And to keep from talking to myself for too long, Anna pulls her to the side and begins to kind of whisper something to her. Kind of puts her hand to her mouth for a second, gasping, and then looks over to you, looks back at Anna again, kind of glances towards the living room, looks back at Anna again, nods her head. I'm gonna roll something.
Oh, nice. I'll add to whatever Anna's rolling.
Okay.
I have it's like my intelligence modifier times 2.
Okay. What's your intelligence modifier?
That's a great question.
Let me see, where's your sheet at?
Yeah, it's a intelligence modifier times 2. My intelligence is a 60, modifier 3. Okay, so 6.
Alright. So you kind of look at her for a second and nod, and look at you, and sigh for a second, and then nod. And she turns and goes, Anna goes back to the kitchen to start cooking again. Ivana goes, "I can show you upstairs real quick, if you'd like."
Is she going to be alright?
Oh, this is Ivana. This is the cousin talking.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
shit.
Anna went to cooking.
Oh, she's trying to get dinner out.
Fast. I mean, she told you she comes by to cook dinner. She told you she comes by to cook dinner. That's what she comes by for.
She came here on purpose.
Sure.
Yep, we'll be done very shortly. Sorry about that. We'll be done very shortly. After you guys go to this room, we'll end it there. Once y'all finish up in the room. Yeah, it won't be very long. Once you finish up in the room, we'll end it after that. Ivana walks out leading the Sierra and goes, "If y'all want to come upstairs to Josiah's office, you're welcome to follow.
Alright, no
Arms-
speed investigation check.
Arms crossed as she's like walking forward, very uncomfortable with the whole premise of this, but you know. She leads you all upstairs to a closed door at the end of the hallway. She slips a key into the lock and pushes the door open and steps to the side. A well-kept office is before you. The desk has binders and folders neatly stacked and organized. Off to the side is a phone, a small stand that is currently blinking with an unheard message. And in the corner is a comfortable-looking chair with a bookmarked fiction book sitting on the cushion. Please don't take a break what's in here. If you need something, I'll be downstairs helping Anna. She kind of moves to the side once you all enter. You get back to the office, though. What you all care to do?
Found the book.
Then get the book.
Is there a desk anywhere?
Yeah, I said that. There's a desk with binders and folders on there. It's neatly
And
stacked
there's
and
a
organized.
message.
And then
Okay.
there's an unheard message on the phone, and then a chair with a bookmarked book sitting there.
Okay, can I look through the desk?
Sure. It is a collection of binders. Actually, speaking of, show to players. There's that
Oh.
that binder. One second, there's more. There's this binder.
Herschel!
Yeah, a little nod. Okay, a little nod. There's that binder, and there's
Newman.
this binder. And you see, in the binders are folders that have themselves have like papers in them and all that stuff.
Can I look through, I guess, just the Abraham binder to see what type of, like, papers
Sure.
are in there?
There you go.
Oh boy, is this all in the stream or am I about to have to speak?
No,
Right.
it'll be in the stream. Oh, is it closing it for you after I show the new ones? Is it closing it for you? You can also does it close it for you when I open up new ones, or does it keep it open for you all of you the whole time?
I don't know.
It keeps it open.
Oh no, it's open. Yeah.
You can if you click on them. If you don't click the top tab, you can minimize them as well.
Oh nice.
Right, you open the binder. I mean, also I guess there's. What is it? Yeah, open the binder and you find those papers in there, or that paper in there rather.
Okay. What about the other three?
Other three papers and other binders.
Yeah.
There's that one.
Damn it.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of these guys. Remember I said I had a lot of handouts to make? There's gonna be a lot of these guys.
Okay.
While this is happening, what are you two doing, Nasir and Alexandra?
You said there was something with a bookmark in it already.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Okay. You open the book up. It's such like a. You're not even sure, this book is like a generic like fiction book about like aliens attacking all that stuff. But the bookmark is a very pretty bookmark. It's got a image of a starry night. And there's a little rhyme written on it. The silver comet. It's a very pretty bookmark for a very mundane book.
Okay.
Speaking of the bookmark, there you go. It's got a little nursery rhyme on it.
Oh, is it like an Erebus nursery rhyme?
Not that you can gather. It's just a little generic nursery rhyme. You'd find it like a store somewhere. Is that bookmark? There's also the phone across the room as well. Whoever wants to investigate that.
Yeah, I'll check the unread message.
Okay. You push the button for the message, and you hear a voice you heard before, one that you heard in the black market, of Kurt Ayad on the phone.
My boy.
It's Ayad. I think we've been set up. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure the employer wants us to get caught. He's got some other team out there doing the same job we're doing. Shit. Just get out and meet me at the processing plant near Dreamless Nights. I gotta go. Oh, one more thing. It's really bad. Someone broke into my place. I think they're looking for me. They took the map I had hidden in the closet. Stay safe.
I'll put that in
Nice.
chat. Put
Thank
that-
you.
There we go. Here's the full message. And then there's still the folders in there.
Okay. Another team doing the same.
But as you can see, this is an unheard message. And you were told that he had left saying he'd be right back.
Was the processing plant the one that we went to?
Yep.
Okay.
So this message is dated to before the date you guys went there.
Okay.
So you can assume this was sent before Kurt probably got arrested. Or not before, sorry, before Josiah got arrested.
Yeah.
Would you share a look at the folders as well, Alexandra? Since they're looking at, since here's another message and Cuthy's went to the folders and papers, you care to look, or the papers and bios, you care to look at the folders at all?
Yeah.
Alright. Bink. You guys are gonna have a lot of work to do. Bonk.
Oh my god.
Why?
You know, you know what this
Close
is,
this
buddy.
business.
It's a puzzle.
Damn
I mean, I assumed you
Oh,
discovered that when you
no.
saw this many handouts happening. I assume you discovered that at this point.
I figured the second that you started doing binders, and I was like, I gotta write all this down.
So, of course we
Is
are.
there a way we can open this back up if we close it?
I can just send you the here. I can actually do this for you guys real quick. I'll put it in your group 3 notes section. All of these handouts.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Just so I
Thank
can do
you.
this. This should be all of them. 3 folders. Yep. This is all of them right here. Oh, too many files at the same time. It's like there. But yeah. Hey, if I was like, if someone was here earlier, we could have done more. But I was also late in making these handouts, so I can't really talk.
What's it? What's that?
No, you're good. I had to make these handouts as well, so I at least wanted them in the purpose anyways.
So this was gonna happen anyway, regardless.
I mean, I had to get these documents. I had to create these documents regardless. Yeah, because that's. I mean, these handouts were required for the puzzle to work, so you could see them. I mean, I could write them out, but that'd be a lot of writing for me. Or I could make handouts like this for you all to look at. However, as you all, in character, begin to look at all of these documents, folders, and binders, and you hear this message being overlaid, we are out of time for the evening. I will say
Exactly.
you all are welcome to solve this after the game if you'd like, and bring it up in... Actually, no, I don't do that, actually. I mean, you probably will in your free time anyways, but
You gotta bring it up in character.
please do bring it up in character. Because, I mean, I would like more time to solve it, but we are out of time for the night because things started late. It's my bad as well. So, with you all having these binders and folders of documents, with new information, and this new person that connects to things, technically speaking, when you leave here, this house, it will be the conclusion of the chapter. So, I will count this as the end of chapter 3 for now, as you all do have the information required to work, but still a bit more work to do.
Ooh.
However, we'll end it here before you all get to solve this puzzle.
Very cool.